Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me today. As someone who has lived through many seasons of life, I've come to appreciate how deeply our environment affects our well-being. Our homes are not just shelters but reflections of our state of mind. And for seniors especially, creating calm spaces can mean the difference between constant stress and genuine peace. Over the years, I've learned that minimalism isn't about giving things up. It's about gaining clarity, comfort, and freedom. Today, I want to share with you how simple changes in your living space can bring relaxation and reflection into your daily life. Together, we'll explore the idea of building a sanctuary that supports both your emotional and physical health. When I first started exploring minimalism, I wasn't sure if it was right for me. Like many people my age, I had spent decades collecting items, memories, and things that I thought I needed. Yet, as time went on, I realized these items were weighing me down, both physically and emotionally. The clutter wasn't just on my shelves, it was in my heart and mind. That realization opened the door to change. I began by asking myself what truly brought me comfort and joy. To my surprise, I found that it wasn't the things I owned, but the calm spaces I created with intention. One of the greatest benefits of minimalism for seniors is reducing stress. A cluttered home can overwhelm the senses, making it difficult to relax. I remember walking into my old living room and immediately feeling tense because of the piles of books, papers, and decorations. Once I cleared the unnecessary items, I could breathe more easily. It felt as if the space itself was giving me a warm hug. By simplifying, I discovered that peace of mind often comes from having less, not more. This lesson has stayed with me ever since. Creating a calm space doesn't mean making your home bare or empty. It's about surrounding yourself with things that serve a purpose and bring you joy. For me, that meant keeping a few meaningful photographs, a comfortable chair, and a soft blanket. These items weren't just objects. They became symbols of comfort and safety. I no longer needed to be surrounded by endless decorations to feel at home. In fact, the more space I allowed to breathe, the more I felt myself relax. Minimalism became a way to honor the things I truly valued. Lighting is another powerful element in building calm spaces. Seniors often overlook how natural light or warm lamps can shift the entire mood of a room. I started opening my curtains in the morning to let the sun pour in, and it transformed my mornings. The natural light lifted my spirits and set the tone for the day. At night, I replaced harsh bulbs with softer ones that gave my space a cozy glow. These changes may seem small, but they create a big impact on relaxation. A calm space begins with the way it feels as soon as you step into it. Sound also plays a role in creating a sanctuary. I used to have the television running almost all day, filling the silence. Over time, I noticed it drained me rather than energized me. Now I enjoy soft music, the sound of birds from my window, or simply quiet moments where I listen to my own thoughts. Silence can be deeply healing if we let ourselves embrace it. This shift helped me reflect more and worry less. Calm spaces aren't just about what we see, but also what we hear. Another important aspect is furniture arrangement. A room filled with too many pieces can make movement difficult, which can be unsafe for seniors. I chose to keep only the furniture that served my daily needs, arranging it in a way that made walking safe and easy. Not only did this reduce the chance of accidents, but it also made my home feel more spacious. When you clear the unnecessary, you create both physical and emotional breathing room. The simplicity allows for a natural flow that promotes relaxation. Colors also play a significant role in shaping our emotions. I used to have rooms painted in bold colors, but they often felt too stimulating. Switching to softer tones like cream, beige, or light blue made my home feel more serene. It's remarkable how much difference color can make in helping us unwind. Surrounding yourself with soothing shades can invite tranquility into your life. Each time I enter a softly painted room, I feel as though my spirit is exhaling. That's the power of mindful design. Another lesson I've learned is that sentimental items can be kept without overwhelming your space. For many seniors, letting go of gifts or inherited items feels difficult. What I realized is that we don't need to hold on to everything to preserve memories. Instead, I chose a few treasured keepsakes and let go of the rest. This way, the items I kept carried more meaning because they weren't buried among clutter. It was liberating to honor the past without letting it control my present. Minimalism also promotes better financial well-being. Maintaining a cluttered home often means buying storage solutions, repairing unused items, or spending on decorations that add little value. By choosing less, I saved money and focused my spending on things that improved my health and comfort. It was freeing to know I didn't have to keep up with trends or accumulate things to feel fulfilled. Financial peace is deeply connected to emotional peace, and minimalism made that possible. A calm space also nurtures physical health. A clutter-free home is easier to clean, which reduces dust and allergens. Seniors in particular benefit from a space that supports breathing, mobility, and safety. I found myself moving more easily, cleaning more quickly, and feeling healthier overall. It reminded me that our homes should support our bodies as much as our minds. Simplifying made my space both safer and healthier. Beyond the physical, creating calm spaces encourages mindfulness. When you sit in a quiet, uncluttered room, it's easier to focus on your thoughts and feelings. Reflection becomes natural, not forced. I began journaling in my calm corner every morning, sipping tea while the sun rose. These moments became anchors in my day, grounding me and reminding me of what truly mattered. A peaceful environment often leads to a peaceful mind. Nature, too, has its role in simplicity. I started adding small plants to my rooms, and their presence brought me comfort. Watching them grow reminded me of life's natural rhythms. Plants not only purify the air, but also add beauty without overwhelming the senses. Even a single vase of flowers can shift the energy of a room. Bringing nature indoors is one of the easiest ways to create a space that feels alive yet calm. Another benefit of calm spaces is the way they invite connection. When my children and grandchildren visit, they notice the peaceful energy in my home. Conversations flow more easily, and the atmosphere feels welcoming. Instead of being distracted by clutter, we focus on one another. Creating a calm home doesn't just serve you, it nurtures your relationships too. The space itself becomes a gift to those you love. The journey to minimalism isn't always quick. At first, I found it challenging to decide what to let go of. Each item seemed to carry meaning, even if I hadn't used it in years. But step by step, I learned that letting go of things didn't mean letting go of memories. In fact, by clearing space, I created room for new experiences. It was a slow process, but each decision brought me closer to peace. Patience is key when creating calm spaces. You don't have to do it all at once. Start with one corner, one drawer, or one room. Celebrate small victories like clearing a nightstand or organizing a closet. Each step forward is progress toward a calmer life. Minimalism is not a race. It's a journey of self-discovery and care. Be gentle with yourself along the way. Another truth is that calm spaces reflect our inner state. When my home is cluttered, I often feel restless. When it's simple and orderly, I feel grounded. By caring for our environment, we indirectly care for ourselves. It becomes a cycle. A calm space creates a calm mind, and a calm mind maintains a calm space. This awareness deepened my appreciation for minimalism. Technology also plays a part. Many seniors feel overwhelmed by endless cords, devices, and screens. I reduced my digital clutter by keeping only what I truly used. This created more physical and mental space. It reminded me that simplicity isn't limited to objects. It extends to every aspect of our lives. Even a tidy digital corner can contribute to peace of mind. One of the joys of minimalism is rediscovering gratitude. By focusing on fewer things, I learned to appreciate them more. A single cup of tea, a soft chair, or a warm light became sources of daily comfort. Minimalism taught me that happiness doesn't come from abundance, but from presence. Calm spaces amplify that gratitude, turning everyday moments into blessings. In the end, creating calm spaces for relaxation and reflection is an act of love for yourself and for those around you. As seniors, we deserve homes that nurture peace, safety, and joy. Minimalism for seniors is not about restriction, but about freedom. freedom from stress, clutter, and unnecessary worry. By building these spaces, we create environments where our minds and hearts can rest. Many seniors worry that adopting minimalism means living without comfort, but I've found the opposite to be true. By simplifying, I made more space for the things that truly nurtured me, like quiet mornings with a cup of coffee or evenings spent reading without distraction. Thanks for watching, and I hope this inspires you to take steps toward creating your own sanctuary. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about progress. Each change you make brings more peace into your life. Your home can be more than a place. It can be a reflection of your inner calm. Let minimalism guide you to a life of serenity and reflection, one step at a time.